Hey guys, I wanted to come on here today to kind of give you a little shocking, maybe wake up call. Um, Something you should be asking yourself, maybe periodically throughout this journey. And that is, what is my fear-based energy doing? Where is it focusing? Because guess what? Your fear-based energy, your fear-based push, resident junkie addict energy does not actually want you to be with your twin flame. I know, right? Shocker. Um, yes, it's addicted. It wants that physical form, that body, that personality, everything that your twin flame says, thinks, feels, and does on the physical level. Oh yes, it wants that. But as we know, we cannot get that through those means. We have to get that through our shared soul. You can be with your twin flame through your shared soul. That's the path to getting there, is going through your shared soul energy, right? So not by anything outside, not by looking at that physical body and going to it, going to your twin flame, or trying to get with your twin flame through those means. But that's exactly how your fear-based, push, addictive, resident junkie addict energy wants to do it. It wants to go after that physical form of your twin flame, which we know we are not our bodies, we are our soul. But even on a physical level, um, that's not helping you. That's not allowing you to be with your twin flame because of the nature of that going after that push of your energy. It causes the physical form to pull back, right? So it's just never going to happen. It just can never happen as long as that energy is pushing there. So we don't want to push out towards the physical form. We need to go through our shared soul, as we know. And so your fear-based, push, addictive, junkie energy knows this. This is the same energy that controls your mind, guys. It's sneaky, it's manipulative, it's intelligent, it is smart, it controls the mind, and it knows that for you to actually be with your twin flame, to go through your soul to do it, that means that you are not going to be feeding that energy. And like all energy, its inclination is to be fed, to expand, to grow. So what we're doing here is not feeding it. We're shrinking it. We're making it smaller. We're actually putting it to sleep. So we're doing the opposite of what its natural inclination, of what all of energy's inclination really is to do. And that's the whole lesson of this journey, really, is doing that. It's called transmuting that fear into love. It's alchemy. And so what's going on is that, when you stop going after the physical form and you stop feeding your energy from doing that, and you go through your shared soul energy through this journey to be with your twin flame physically, should you choose to do that, fine. But you must go through your soul anyway, even to advance along this journey. And it knows that to do that, it means you're no longer feeding it. And that's not what it wants. Remember, its inclination is to feed. It's just like a regular addict with any drug of choice. It wants that drug of choice. And so, it has the mind thinking that's going to make it happy. But when you look at it, an addict being hooked on anything that's not true happiness. That's not making it happy, right? That's not making the person happy or the addict happy. They're getting the fix from the drug. I mean, it's a very temporary, instant gratification maybe. But in the long run, is that happiness? No. I mean, it's being dependent and losing its power and, being unhealthily dependent on something else outside of themselves, right? That's the same thing that's going on here. So this energy that's controlling your mind and every thought in your mind and wants you to believe every thought that it's giving you is doing it. So ultimately you keep feeding it, making it bigger, which means pushing it out onto the physical form of your twin flame, which means your physical form of your twin flame is pulling away, which means you're going to continue then to feel crappy. You're going to continue with those obsessive thoughts, because the more you feed it, the bigger it gets, and the more thoughts it provides to you, and the more crappy feelings you feel. So yes, it takes some I don't know if willpower is the word, but it does. It takes some, conviction, some, trust and belief to not feed it, to start to not feed it, to start to shift your focus off of what it wants you to focus on, which is anything outside of you, which is the physical form and personality of your twin flame, what your twin flame is thinking, saying, doing, or feeling. It takes practice. It's a process to be able to switch your focus from all of that onto yourself. And how do you switch it onto yourself? By switching it onto asking yourself, what is my fear-based push energy doing? Because that is a part of yourself. And that's part of yourself you need to be focusing on. You focus on it, but it wants you to be focusing on your twin flame. But if you focus on it focusing on your twin flame and call it out and just be like, stop, I'm not going there, I'm not buying this, I'm not believing this, I'm not feeding you this today, then you watch how fast it stops feeding, and it diminishes and it gets smaller. And then you're able to, it starts to transmute. You start to change it, to alchemize that fear into love. And that's how you get it into, you get working through your shared soul energy. And that's how you get to realize your twin flame in your physical world. Your twin flame will be magnetized in through your shared soul, love energy, not fear. So yes, I just wanted to make you guys aware of that today, that your fear-based energy, your mind, even though it's fixated on that physical being of your twin flame, it does not actually want you to be with your twin flame, because it knows in order to do that, you have to starve it out. And of course, its inclination is not to be starved out. Its inclination is to grow and feed, like all energy. So yeah, keep thinking about that. Keep watching that fear-based push energy, your thoughts, and call them out. All you got to do, all that's necessary is to call it out. Identify it and be like, no, I know that's you. I know that's you, push energy. I know that's you, resident junkie. I know that's you, fear, and I'm not buying it. You're not selling anything to this today, to me, anymore. I'm not buying it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes is to bring it to the light. And as soon as you call your attention to it and like show it to the light, so it's no longer there running in the background and you're not even aware of it. As soon as you're aware of it, it stops feeding. You stop feeding it. And that's all that it takes. It takes vigilance, but that's all that it takes. It's really very simple. So I hope this helps you guys. And if you would like some practice in identifying this and some guidance and everything, I think there's 1 or 2 spaces left in my Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program starting this upcoming Monday, June 3rd. So excited. So you'll learn exactly how to identify this energy, exactly how to stop feeding it, exactly where it's sneaking in, because actually the less you feed it and the smaller it gets, the more sneaky it is, because it is smaller. It's not so much in your face anymore, right? And that's where, people really need help and guidance, and someone who knows what they're looking for to help guide you with that. So if you would like help with doing that, with stopping the obsessive thoughts and the pain, with shifting closer into alignment with your soul and therefore your twin flame, and to, like I said, balance out and stop feeding this fear-based addictive push energy, then definitely schedule a free clarity consultation for one of those last 2 spots that could be yours, and you could have a happy, fun-filled, loving summer. So I will put the link to schedule the free call below this video. Definitely click and check it out. I can't guarantee that these spaces will even be available, for long. There's only 2 left. There's an application. We do not accept everyone or invite everyone into the program. Not everyone is a good fit. We'll be completely honest with you if that is the case. We don't want to work with people who aren't a good fit. We're not going to force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. You could also decide if you think you're a good fit or not. It's not just up to us. It's your journey. So definitely click the link below the video. I will put it below the video in the comments, and have a great day. And lots of love, guys.